UnTitledChapter.com. You're watching Happy Quilt Extras.
We're going to talk about the Grace Speed Control today and how it controls this Juki sewing machine and how to install it. You go and you open up your box, obviously, get the items out, get your speed box out, and if you notice, this has some slots on it. These are places for these straps to go in. So you go and you put your strap in there. This has Velcro or the hook and loop on there, and it will keep it on here so that when you go and you put it on the handle, it'll hold it in place. You can see that I already have one strap on, but now I have to put the other strap on. So you open it up and then slide it in, and then that will just lock in place. Now you're ready to put this on the handle of your quilting frame. As you're quilting, you'll want to use your on-off button to turn it on and off. Now, I have it on this handle because I'm right-handed, and when I'm following a pantograph and I have my laser angled to where I want it, I start and I'll quilt from this end and I quilt this direction. But I want my on-off button to be right where I'm going to be able to turn it on and off. You don't use the thread cutter without turning it off first, because if you're going 1500 stitches per minute and you hit this, good chance you're going to mess something up. So that's why the thread cutter button's up here and these over here are separate. This is the pulse button. What this one is for is if you want to do short little bursts. So as long as you hold that in, that's like pushing your foot pedal down all the way to the floor. So you let go and then it stops. Push it and it goes, let go and it stops. Okay. To your speed control, so you push it up in here, like this, and that'll pop in there. And then you go over here, and this will plug in where a foot pedal normally would plug in. And then you just make sure that you have your sewing machine plugged in. And then you're ready to go. In this case, we're going to take the thread out because we don't have a quilt on there, but I'm going to demonstrate how this works. You turn the power on for your machine, and then you have the compressor foot down, although I guess in this case we probably want it up. And then you can just set your dial, and you can hear how fast it's going. Like that, and it stops. And if it'll stop with the needle in the down position. So if you go like this, it'll always stop in the down position. The Juki has a needle up, so you can push the button on here, but this isn't that intelligent of a part that it tells you what it's doing. So you go like this, and that's the way it goes. Now if you turn this up, like this is up all the way, listen to the difference. It really goes to town when you're doing that. So this pulse button again, if you want to have it go a little slower, you can turn it all the way down, and then it'll go really slow. And then the thread cutter, you just push this, and you can hear that noise. And if you actually had your quilt on there, it'd be it's all threaded. It would be cutting your bottom and top thread, and so then you can move over to your next part and then just start sewing. There's some people that are used to always having to bring their bobbin thread up before they start quilting again, but with the Juki, you can just go ahead and take off. And all it'll do is it'll leave a 1/4 inch tail on the back of your quilt, which once you take it off the frame, you can clip all those tails. Anyway, that's all you need to know about the Grace Speed Control. One of the things I really like about it, again, it has the thread cutter button. The Sure Stitch doesn't. And so the Sure Stitch is really nice for some things. And so when you get your frame, more than likely, at least you get it from us, you're going to get a speed control. And if you get the sure stitch, you'll get the speed control and the sure stitch. So you could use this for when you don't need to have it regulated and you want to use the thread cutter a lot. Or you use this one when you need to be really precise and you want the machine to get a little more help. Thanks, appreciate it.